and welcome to another video. So these are probably the worst shadows I've gotten so far, but I need to film this video now because it's already like 6:12 and there's like other things that I need to do, but if the sun goes down all the way, then the light is just going to be disgusting. So I'm going to try to move forward with this for right now and just see what happens. So starting with my daily. Today has been a weird day. Basically, yesterday I mentioned that we were going to be finishing The Shadow Rising. Well, we did, which is great. But also, we finished it at like 4 a.m., which means that I definitely did not wake up anywhere near when I wanted to today, and I'm not going to get anywhere near as many things done in quite the same way as I wanted to today. It is what it is. I'm glad we finished it. It was so good. The last like 5 chapters were so good. In those last 5 chapters, there are 2 of my favorite chapters of the whole series so far. So I really enjoyed it, but it took so much longer than I expected it to. We had like 120 pages left to read. I expected it to take us like 3 hours. We started reading at like 9. It took us so long. And in that time, we stop and we talk about the chapters between each chapter for a few minutes. We took a break to clean the kitchen a bit and put in a dishwasher load thing. And we took a break to make tea, I think. But for the most part, we were reading most of the time. So it just took so long. There was so much happening in the book. But we did finish it. But that means that today is super, super weird and my schedule is absolutely wrecked for the next few days until hopefully I can come back from that wild reading time. So today, what have I done? I finished editing the video that's going to go up today about like setting up today's planner. I'm about to upload it, but it's exporting. I am filming this video now, so that's good. Then I wanted to edit the Dragon Reborn vlog because that is supposed to go up tomorrow. I'm still going to try to do it. I don't know if I will do that or if I'll do that tomorrow. Adding subtitles to the sticker reorganization video, I think I can still do that today. Wow, my shadow was like blocking everything. Okay, I think I can still do that today. I'm not going to worry about laundry. I might do a sum, but it's not high on my list. I will get to read White Fragility. I did not get to read it this morning like I wanted to, but because we have finished The Shadow Rising, tonight when my boyfriend and I read together, we will probably be reading separate books because we need to, our next planned read is Season of Storms by Andrzej Sapkowski. And that means that first my boyfriend needs to finish reading The Last Wish because we started the series separately and I have finished The Last Wish but he hasn't, so he'll probably work on finishing it tonight and I will read White Fragility then. I won't get to the discussion questions and hopefully I'll pack. I haven't done it yet, but I need to just pack, right? Because we're moving super, super soon. And then this workbook, I wanted to download this and then show it to you and talk to you about it in this video, but I didn't. So I'm moving that so that I can hopefully download it tomorrow, spend some time with it, and then actually tell you what that's all about. Other things I have outlined for tomorrow. I need to call U-Haul because we are going to be towing our car when we move, and you have to like set up a separate inspection thing, and I don't know exactly what it's about, but I have to figure it out. So I'm going to call them. I also need to call my new movers because they have not contacted me and I don't know why. I don't get it. The moving website says within 24 hours and I need confirmation because they like the money's already out of my account, so I have to know that like I can make contact with the people. So there's that, and then the vlog wrap up. So I did finish The Shadow Rising. I don't feel like vlogging today, so I won't wrap it up today, but hopefully I'll wrap it up tomorrow. So there's that. Looking to tomorrow, I need to edit this video. I need to upload it. And then film the next one. Honestly, I think the Dragon Reborn vlog is something I might edit tomorrow. Or will I? I don't know. So I won't move it yet. And then I still need to read, or I still need to focus on laundry. And then the discussion questions. So tomorrow is the live show for the buddy read. So I have to do them sometime tomorrow before the buddy read. I need to continue to pack. I need to download the workbook. U-Haul inspection. I need to call the movers. Vlog wrap up. And then at 8 p.m. is the live show. Yeah. All right, so there's that. Down here, my quote of the day. All right, so that is done. Word of the day will be there later. Today's word of the day was risibility. So the ability or disposition to laugh, humorous awareness of the ridiculous and absurd. Okay, so I think that's everything I need to mark for now. All right, so if you follow like planner stuff, you've probably already heard about all the stuff going on with Erin Condren as a person and her company. It was all over Instagram yesterday, and it's making its way onto Facebook, and I don't think that it's really made its way into YouTube yet, just because it happened yesterday. So like the timing of filming and the way people do stuff, I'm not surprised it hasn't appeared on YouTube yet. But like, there's a lot going on there. And basically, you can look it up. You can look up the article that it's based off of and all of that stuff. But the outcome of all of this is that lots of people are deciding whether they want to continue to use and or buy Erin Condren products. And I do not know at all what my long-term relationship with the company is going to be. Do they make great products? Yes. What are they doing to be better? I don't know. There are so many things wrong with that situation that other people have already talked about, and I don't have anything to add to that. What the company has publicly stated versus what the owner is doing, they don't really match. And so that's why people are really concerned and frustrated. Basically, most people are pausing, or a lot of people that I have seen talk about it are not continuing to like promote or shop with Erin Condren for a while, and they're like pausing that situation until more stuff starts to happen, right? This all just happened yesterday, and the long-term kind of reaction and adaptation of the company has yet to be seen. There was technically an apology released by the owner of the company, but it was kind of weird and not really great. And so, like, people are super uncertain. For me, whatever I already have, I am going to keep using. I cannot just not use the planners I already have, because then I'd have to go buy new ones, and I can't do that right now. This planner I've had since last September. The company already has all of my money. What you can get from my videos, even if you don't have this planner, and even if you don't go out and buy this particular planner, this is just an hourly planner. So anything that I do here, if you like it, can be applied to any other hourly planner. So I do not want my continued use of this planner and anything that I already own to be misconstrued as like supporting the actions of the company, because I don't know exactly enough yet about what is going on. But I have this planner. I'm going to use it. I have it until September, and then I'm going to flip it around and redate things for the rest of the year, because I don't want to buy another one. So that's that. I also just bought a monthly planner from them. I'm not going to not use that either. I am going to hold off on any future purchases from them for a while until things like I had the chance to really see what kind of conversations are going on, what people are saying, what the company is doing, all of that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to not continue to use my planners, because these are tools and I am using all of them for very particular purposes, and I can't just throw them out. So yeah, let's see. That being said, this one right now, this week, is pretty rough. So yesterday I did actually get, well, yesterday was Wednesday. Yeah, that's fine. Today, this is all over the place. This is not happening the way it's supposed to, because I was up so late yesterday. So I'm not even going to really worry about this. This is just, I'm just working off of my to-do list for now. And then when it comes to this situation, I've just got to move everything. I just have to move it, because now my schedule is extra like not working out. So I am going to instead put washi tape over everything that's happening before 10 a.m. because it's just not feasible over the next few days for me to work my way up to a 7 a.m. wake up. That's just unrealistic. And then these stickers are actually just in the way now. And I'm surprised how this washi covers up that writing. Yes, you can see it underneath, but it's still, I think it still looks all right. So that's done. Okay. It's a little sticky, but I'll probably put something on top of that. So let's assume that I'm not going to wake up before 10 for the rest of the weekend, which I think is a really safe assumption. Something to know about Sunday is that it is Father's Day, and we currently live a 2-hour drive from my boyfriend's parents. Now, we have not been over to see them because of the pandemic and all the things going on in the world. And, oops, I'm trying to get washi tape and I'm knocking the drawers. Okay, His dad has come over to help us with the car. I've mentioned that on previous videos, but we have not been over there. That being said, we are moving in 12 days to a place that is actually an 11-hour drive away, maybe more, maybe it's more like 12 hours from where his parents live. And so the odds of us getting back there anytime soon are very slim, because it's either going to take us a very long time to drive, which means that we'll have to take several days to make that drive, or, well, you know, like probably 2 days over and then 2 days back, plus the time we spend there, that kind of several days, or we'll have to fly. And because of the pandemic, who knows when we're going to feel safe flying again. So on Sunday, we are going to try to drive over there to surprise his dad for Father's Day. And like when he has come over here, still maintaining social distancing and not like hugging and not like getting too close to each other, being at the dining table, things like that. But going by to say hi. So I want to mark that. Okay. Because even if things were like magically fixed with the pandemic in like August or something like that, the distance would mean that we still wouldn't get there for quite a while. So we've got that going on Sunday, and it's only a couple hours drive, but I wrote drive too. It's not going to take us this whole time to drive, but most of this day, some form of it will be spent like getting ready to go, driving, being there for a bit, driving back. And I don't know what that timeline is going to be, but it is happening this day, so I want to keep that in mind. I don't know how it will affect this video series, but I shall see. Then for tomorrow, we have stuff. Okay, so I should get paid tomorrow. I want to have the Dragon Reborn vlog up tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow or like when I'm going to get it up. I think that I want to just do it tomorrow. Because I don't think that I'm going to want to edit it today. So I will also migrate it over here. So it will get up tomorrow, but not first thing in the morning like usual. And then 8 p.m. is the Blackout Buddy read. So tomorrow I want to finish White Fragility, which I did get onto this list. All right, I have to move my tomorrow section because I just got more things to write down. Okay, so there is that. I don't know. I'm going to wake up. Hopefully I'm up. Let's say I wake up at 10. I don't know if I'll do that. But let's say that I can get up at 10. That means that starting at 11. Oh, can I use this sticker again? Sure. Starting at 11, I can do stuff for YouTube. And I'm just going to start with the plan with me and the vlog. Yes, I will start with that tomorrow morning. The first couple hours of the day. And in that time, I am working on this and the Dragon Reborn. And maybe somewhere in there I will have time to do the vlog wrap up, so I'm not going to plan that separate from here because I think I can probably do it in this window of time. So there's that. I have to do laundry, work on the discussion, download the workbook. So there are like a lot of small things that I then need to do, but those are going to take place while doing laundry. So I'm going to set up this schedule again, basically. Where laundry is in the background. And while things are washing and drying and things like that, I am going to be working on the discussion questions. I'm going to be working on, well, actually, I need to move that. Earlier than, because of the hours, I need to do the U-Haul stuff as well as the movers. And then I can do the discussion questions. Then I'm going to spend some time with the workbook that I need to download, and then working on finishing up white fragility. And then after the live show, I will do some packing. Yes, so I think that's what I'm going to do. That does mean that other things have to get moved. This plan with me, I forgot I wanted to film. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. Probably the next day. So I will move that over. I have a list of videos that I want to film as early as possible, like within the next week, even though they go into a week and a half into June, because I need to be able to expect that the first day or 2 or 3 at the new apartment, I may or may not have internet, and I may be busy unpacking things, and I might not have my filming set up ready and things like that. So I want to be able to have my videos go up even if I'm still unpacking and finding all of my stuff. So these things need to get done And I started outlining with these little sticky flags by when I need to work on certain videos. And basically by the end of the weekend, there are 2 that I want to get to. And then next week, there are like 4. And maybe 1 right before we move. Yeah. This I want to like block out because it just doesn't apply. But like it doesn't apply even more than usual. Usually I don't block it out, but it's really bothering me today. So I'm just gonna cover it up. I'm finding it distracting. Then here, I want to go over that. I have these morning routine stickers that didn't really cut quite right, but I am going to use them in those spots. If I can pull them off the sheet. Some are going to be sacrificed in the process. Why? My silhouette started being super dumb when I was trying to cut these. Basically, I've been using the exact same settings, have not touched it for months, maybe even a year now. And for whatever reason, it started cutting way too shallowly, and I just got it to cut properly again, but it's using completely different settings. And I don't know what happened or what I did to make it suddenly start recognizing different settings and cutting differently. So these were in the middle of that. And so they are cut very, very wrong. But hopefully they will just stay and get flattened as I close my planner and stuff like that. Okay, I have one more in this color before I need to find another color. Can I get it off the paper? Maybe if I used my tweezers. There we go, and that just marks waking up and getting dressed. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see. And the shadows calmed it down, which is nice. This is my week so far. Did not wake up at these times. This day is a complete wash because of how late I was up yesterday. But I'm optimistic about this weekend. It's so manageable. And then next week I'll have to plan out. Yeah. Alright. So there's that. In my reading planner, I have to mark some things. So we finished reading The Shadow Rising. You know, I don't know why it was named The Shadow Rising. I feel like the names of the other books give it some kind of like meaning, but I don't know why it was called The Shadow Rising. And then yesterday I started reading, was it yesterday? Yes. White Fragility. And then it's time to pick a washi tape. I like that one. Where did my... So there's that. Now, I'm still reading Thorns and Roses. I'm not reading The Shadow Rising. Whoops. I will be reading this through tomorrow at least, but I will put it all the way across the weekend. And if I finish White Fragility on Friday, then I'll just take up that little bit of washi. But this way I can start spacing things out and seeing what is going on. And then sometime over the next few days, we will start Season of Storms. So I will have to make room for that. Those are the two books I'm currently reading. And we finished this book. And The Shadow Rising, I think I'm going to give 5 stars. The Wheel of Time books have mostly been about 4-star reads for me, but this book, oh my god, it had 2 of my favorite chapters. So even though on a whole it was like up and down, 2 of my favorite chapters. Okay, I'm finding that I really am looking forward to switching to my Happy Planner for a reading planner, because the space I'm given to write is basically double what I have to write here right now. And I just got a lot to say for the most part, especially now that I'm almost always reading 2 books, because I have a book I'm reading on my own and I have a book that I'm reading with my boyfriend. And that means that there's much to say. So I'm excited to switch at the end of the month. Okay, and last but not least, we are finally at my memory planner. so finally done. All right, so that's my spread for the week so far. I like this sticker. I like that I had enough room for it. This is from the Coffee Monsters Co. and I used it to mark drinking tea. I haven't had much tea recently, but in the past like 3 days, I've been drinking much more tea because we got a new kettle, like a new hot water kettle, and it has like a gooseneck and you can set the temperature you want. There are like 5 settings. It is so cool. I'm having so much fun with it. And I'm glad that I got to use this big sticker to mark that. But otherwise, that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!